So I just want to do a quick video about Irys. Irys is a photo sharing platform by street photographer Alan Schaller. Now, it's for all photographers, but there's a lot more street on it than anything else. There's been a lot of photo apps coming out in the last couple of years, Photo to be exact, FOTO, and I haven't really been satisfied with any of these sort of platforms. Even Blue Sky, Vero, fuck, what's the other stuff? I don't know. But like Instagram is still the top dog. Even though it's shit, it's still good. It's fucking annoying when you think about it. But Irys, I feel like Irys has something like a little bit of potential. So let's pop the screen recording on right now. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, that's just for me to time it. So Irys, it's pretty simple and there's no ads. So there's two ways you can go about it. You can do a paid subscription, or you can do a free, just use it for free. So free and premium. Okay, so free, you get quality resolution, you can zoom in, get the details, you can tilt, you can rotate your photos, everything that we want Instagram to be, basically full screen, everything. So yeah, you can post up to 10 images per day, so you have limits. So for all you spammers, this is for you, and I actually don't mind that, so I won't get spammed all the time. You can only have a total of 100 images on your gallery, which it's a give and take, but I feel like people can at least refine their work and have their best stuff on there if they don't have the paid subscription. You can create 2 collections, so and both collections you can have 25 in each. So collections, basically it's a gallery, it's a sub gallery for you. If you post a bunch of different things, you do landscape and street, maybe you can make a landscape, maybe you can make a street collection. But I'll explain the premium thing in a second. You can join up to 5 groups in total. So I'll explain groups in a minute. And okay, yeah, that's it for the free one. But for the premium one, you can have higher resolution uploads, so even higher, up to 30 bytes, soon to be 50 megabytes. So pretty big files. I don't even think I have any files that big. You can post as much as you like all day, every day, no problem. Also, this is not like a paid promotion or anything. I just like this app, and I haven't talked about any other apps, so I just feel like this. Yeah, since I like it, I might as well talk about it. You can create unlimited collections, so you can have gazillion collections. That's cool. If you do a lot of different things, or you want to subcategorize things in street, like let's say in street photography for me, I have let's just pull it up on the screen here. My collections, I have a classic street photography one, so that's just the one me taking photos of people in a moment, like a scene. I've got light and shadow street, so that's the classic, basically what Alan Schaller does, if you've actually seen his work. And you got the mundane stuff, so that's just like shit that you think is aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. So yeah, instead of having 3 accounts, which I have 3 accounts on Instagram to split some of these things up. Not for street. For street, I just have it all on one. But for mundane, I have that on a different one. And I like how I can have all my stuff here and just split them up in collections, which is kind of cool. Anyway, back to it. You can join all the groups you want. So yeah, every group, no problem, you can join them. Start and lead your own groups. Now this is cool how it does limit paid subscribers or paid users to be able to make these collections, which will limit, in my opinion, it would be good to limit the collections, because there'll be a lot of people making duplicate groups. I feel like in Facebook, as for example, like people make so many groups, and maybe it'll deter them away from just making a group, and a shit group, poorly moderated, etc. So you can get to 3 groups. I've got 2 at the moment. I've got one for Street Photography Australia. So if you're an Australian street photographer, go check that out. It's called Streets Down Under, and a Street Photography Southeast Queensland. So if you're from Southeast Queensland and you do street, go check that out. Go join. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing. And because of premium, you don't have ads, which is huge, and everything's chronological, but we'll get into that in a sec. Okay, initially when you're setting up, it's pretty damn simple. It's, yeah, pretty straightforward. I did have problems with the internet. Well, not the internet, but just data speeds. I don't know if it's the Irys servers themselves, or I was just in a poor internet area, but there was a couple of little bruh moments. Yeah, but shit happens. It's not really that big of a deal. It all works now. Profile. Look, the layout's really cool. If I just show you here, that's what I'm doing, hitting that. So you can organize it in a collage or a grid. So if I go to grid, you'll see, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. So if I go to grid, hit save. Yeah, that's right. I have 13% battery, so that's going to last. And I go to my gallery, it sorts them out in a grid. So, you know, throwback to Instagram. But we don't want that shit because I don't want my landscape shots to be, you know, suffocating in a little box, which is my problem with Instagram. It happens. Go to collage and it, you know, does it like a collage. So as you can see the full image in the tiles, and I really like that. The profile layout itself, I do like how it is. I really wish you could fill this negative space on the right here. Maybe you can move, maybe we can put influences there or something. I don't know. Feels a bit weird, but it's fine. It's not going to hurt me. So these are groups and collections tabs. So groups are basically groups. They're just groups of things that you're interested in. For me, lots of it is street photography. And then collections is what I've just explained before. It's a collection. So if you go to my gallery, if like you see this post on your feed, you can click collection up the top here under my name, and then you can see the collection that I've posted it in. So it's cool, and you can add it after the fact. Doesn't matter. You can add it while you're posting. We'll get into that in a second. One thing I do wish I wish you can reorder the groups. Specifically, like I like for these two bottom ones, I would like them to be up the top more. So because those are the ones I post in all the time. So I'd love to like have a section, maybe your top 5 groups, like right there, like or your top 4 or something. So then you can just simply, so you don't have to scroll all the way down. Although if you're not paying a subscription, you probably won't have that issue. So because you can only do 5 groups, I think. Was it 5 groups that I said before? So you won't have that clutter. But I'm trying to make sure I don't join too many groups because I'm not really looking at all of them, so whatever. Thing is, you can't add links in your bio at the moment. Maybe you could use that top right space for links. Maybe just have little icons there for if you have YouTube, if you have your Instagram, or fucking, I don't know, anything. You could probably put that up there. I don't know, if Alan, if you're listening, maybe you could do that. I don't know if that was the plan to not do it at all. I don't know, but other than that, it doesn't really bother me all that much because I would like to put my website there and stuff, but this app's kind of cool. It's still in its infancy, so obviously they're probably still adding stuff and taking stuff away. There's no hashtags at the moment, but they did say that they were adding them very soon. Anyway, let's go into posting. So it's high quality, as I said before, no crop. You can put any aspect ratio in there. It will post it exactly like that. You can rotate the image. No problems there. Quality is insane. Maximum quality up to 50 megabytes. Oh, it's up to 50 megabytes now, so they haven't changed it on their website. Yeah, one thing I do notice is it takes longer to post, and that's probably because it's an uncompressed photo. It's probably because I'm in Australia and my internet's dog shit. Or it could be the Irys servers. There's probably not many, I'm guessing they use servers. I don't know if I'm sounding like a fucking idiot now, but I'm guessing they don't have many resources on their end as well. So that could be why it's a bit slower, but it's okay because it's actually limited me to posting stuff that I actually truly like. Anyway, yes, you can add your title, a description, which you don't need to. You post to, so it says post to gallery. So your gallery is your main page, or you can post it in your collections at the same time, or you can only post it in a collection. So as you can see here, I'm posting in 2 collections, 1 collection, or just my gallery, and I don't want to put it in any of these. Or I can create one right off the bat. EXIF data. This is pretty handy. If you're shooting film, you will have to enter it in yourself. If you add borders in Photoshop, then you will have to add the EXIF data after the fact. But if you render out the original photo, if you shoot digital, if you render out the original photo and put it in here, it will get most of it. So far, what I have noticed is with my EXIF data, it's very, very weird because my aperture is always wrong. Don't know what it is. I don't shoot at f6, like almost at all. And for some reason, a lot of my photos say f6. I normally shoot at f8 or f11, so I really don't know where it's getting that from. Other than that, the photo date too, some of them are wrong. I think they're from when they're rendered, when it's rendered out. So I think it's extrapolating, maybe that's the word, the EXIF data from the wrong place. But I don't really know. It doesn't matter. As long as most of the core settings are there, or even just the camera settings, I'm fine with. Location. Now, this is a dumb tick box. Just show location, and then you still have to select your location. So, like, what is the point of me doing this, and then I can turn it off or on? just like I could just leave it off if I don't want to show the location. So I think that's a pointless button. Also with the location, I wish it just saved your location, right? Like if you typed it in, like your frequently used location, I wish it just saved it there. So it doesn't do that. That's kind of annoying. You can turn your comments off or on, which is pretty helpful. But at the same time, I don't see any use of that for some users. I feel like people turning comments off are probably causing troubles on the app anyway. They're probably like, I don't know, they're probably trying to cancel themselves. So don't know about how I feel about the comment button. I mean, it's cool, it's there, but I figured like brands can use that, but this is going to be I think it's going to be have no ads and stuff on it. So I don't see the point of that unless you're just a pussy and you can't take a comment. I don't know. Other than that, with the posting, I do wish, oh, by the way, you can only post, like you can post one image here and you can add an image, post another image there. It doesn't put it in a carousel. There's three. They're going to be two separate posts, okay? They're going to be two completely different posts. So just keep in mind, you can't put a carousel up. So for all you people that want to spam carousels, just get the photos that you really like and post them. It's the way I post here and the way I post on Instagram, totally different thing, all right? Anyway, so I did mention that you can put it in a collection, but you can't add it to a group from posting, which is kind of annoying. And I've just realized I'm not really framed good for this, so I'm gonna just do that a bit. I wish you can add two groups from that area, from that page, or maybe have another thing here to add to groups, because there are a lot of photos where I have to add to groups. And the other thing is you have to add to the groups one by one, which I will get to in a minute. The last thing is you can't save drafts, which is not a big deal breaker or anything, but it'd be cool if you could save drafts so I can just like line up a bunch of photos I want to post and then trickle them out over time. That's just me though. You don't need them. Anyway, we go on to groups. Basically, groups right now are the hashtags of the app. So if I go into this group, this is one of the ones I've created. I can have an announcement in the group. It's kind of like how Facebook groups works, but it's also not. So the announcements are a whole different thing to like the regular posting here. Now, if other people post in my group and it doesn't fit the genre, for example, I can remove the image from the group or remove the member from the group. So I feel like that, like if we're going to look at groups as like a hashtag, it gives more moderation options. So there's so many people that misuse hashtags on Instagram. So it would be cool to like see like a hashtag more moderated. And this way is kind of like that. Also, you can set limits. So if I click that, I have 10 photos here. You can have 5 photos, 2 photos per day, 2 posts per day. If we go to edit group here, I can have total entries, 1 through 5 unlimited, but it does top out at 10. And I can have daily entries, 1 through 5 unlimited. Now, the total entries is in one post, how many photos can you post? And when you do one post, it's like separate images, if that makes sense. So if I limit you to 1 entry a day, and I limit to 5, you can post 5 photos. But after that, you can't post any more. But if I limit you to 5 daily entries, but I limit you to 1 photo per entry, then you can only post 5 photos. We can activate announcements. I can say in announcements, I can change the group stuff. I put an icon there, deactivate group, delete group, etc. Okay. So with the announcements, it's pretty cool. So if you have a group, maybe it's for, this one's for Australia. So maybe it's for Southeast Queensland, like here. It's a bit smaller of a community. Maybe we can say, hey guys, we're doing a photo walk. People can comment on it. So you can organize some photo walks there, or maybe some meets or something, which is kind of cool. You can announce that you've changed the rules. We're looking for this, we're looking for that. You can announce that the limits have changed, etc. And I personally like the fact that you have to have a paid account to be able to make a group. So it limits the amount of fucking fluff. So the premium account's $8.99 Australian per month. Don't know what it is per year, but I'm guessing it's that times 12. So, that's really up to you if you want to do it. You don't need it. But it's not like Flickr, where with Flickr, it seems to boost your post a bit if you do have the paid account, which is like pay to win. So rich people can just be posting and being right up the top, but it doesn't do anything that here. It just gives you more opportunities to use the app in certain ways and unlock your limits, I guess. yeah, whatever. Quick update. I think it was just yesterday. They've just added a thing called Spotlight, which is like competitions for on the app itself. So you can, for premium members, you can add your photos in there. If there's a specific competition, there's a specific genre, which this time it's street photography. Obviously, I'm guessing there'll be a lot more different ones, but and there's a prize. So Alan Shaller's, I think it's the first one's like a book and a signed print or something like that, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to see what the future ones are. Yeah, back to it. And you can add photos you've already posted somewhere else. So if I add this, so I've posted these photos somewhere else, I can just add these to the group. But basically how I go about it is when I post something and I want to post it in 2 or 3 groups, I have to individually go into every group, hit that button, post, and then do it again and again and again. So that's why I would like to put the posting option in the post to a group option in the posting option when you post a photo. It would be kind of cool if you could just post to several different things in one hit, but maybe it's designed that way for a reason. I don't know. The last thing is the sorting of groups. So you can sort by newest, oldest, you can shuffle it around. That's the thing with hashtags. On Instagram, it's top and then it's top recent, which is stupid because with top recent, the people that already have a lot of followers, if they just post and get 1,000 likes, they will be up the top and you will never be there. That's why hashtags are fucking pointless now on Instagram. They're like literally the bane of my existence. They switched it up in like 2023 and my Instagram account went, wah. All my gain, all my exposure disappeared when they changed that. So yeah. Collections are the same with previously posted. So if I go to a collection, can I add from here? I can't remember. No. If I have a photo that maybe I think belongs in a collection, if I make a new collection, I can click on the photo, set where this post appears, and then I can tell it to go to a different group. But right now, we're keeping it right there. So yeah, as I said before, it's better than having different accounts. Like on Instagram, you just have your one account with different things, with different styles of photography that you can do. Different niches, I guess. Now, the feed is definitely the weakest. It's the weakest point in the app. I don't know if it's designed this way on purpose, but it's kind of shite. And if we look at the feed, so I'm just going, this is just my home. So I'm on posts. I'm on the post tab. And this is just people I follow, which is good. I do like that. It's good. It's chronological, easy, right? Groups. This is where it's stupid. It tells you when someone you follow has posted in a group. My understanding was, before I clicked on that tab, was to see all the groups I follow kind of mixed up and in a feed. Does that make sense? Like, if I follow 3 different groups, there will be full images like you would see here, but in the group. Like, but it's in the group tab and it's there on your feed because it's in a group. So you probably don't follow the person, but you follow the group, so you see their photo. Like, why would it tell me this? I don't see the point of this. It telling me that someone posted an image to a group when that person also, it would just show up on my feed. You know what I'm saying? Collections, same fucking deal. Someone will post a collection and it will come up here. But in saying that, I don't mind the collection tab because I get it. If your favorite photographer posted a new photo in the street photography collection, and it shows you that. But I wish, what I wish you could do is follow a specific collection. So if I go to this guy's profile, for example, and I go to his collections, I wish I could follow this specific collection and then that is in the collection feed. So I think that would be a smarter way to do it. Then you can really narrow down what you want. So if you like, say, this guy's photography and you didn't want to see, like, and he dabbles in a few different things and you don't really want to see his black and white stuff, maybe you would follow his color collection. So then you would see that in the collections feed alongside with other people you follow that you follow their collections. Fuck, that was a tongue twister. I don't think I said that right. And I really wish there was a 4th tab where it just kind of mixes it all together chronologically, but mixed together. Just kind of takes the best or well. So it grabs, a post that's doing well or a really recent post from a group, but it always has to include the people that you follow in here. So I don't know if that will make it too cluttered, like there'll be too much shit on your feed, but there's probably a way to make it work. Let's see, what other things that I haven't talked about? Oh, but I mean, the best part about the feed itself is there's no ads, so, and reels, because I fucking hate reels, so yeah, I don't need to see anyone saying, this is what I saw, and then this is what I took. I don't need to see that bullshit. Irys is noticeably slower, especially when you're looking through a group. Although I think it's sped up. I think it has improved. I might be lying. It's still a bit slower. It definitely has improved over the past week or so I've been using it. So I'm optimistic that it will end up being pretty good, pretty usable. It is already usable right now, so it's kind of fine. That was one of the points that I made, that I wrote down, but right now it's not as relevant. Maybe my internet's just really good right now. I don't know. The reactions are cool. So they're mostly photography related reactions. If you just double tap an image, it will default to amazing. But if you click on the star, so if I go down to something I didn't like, you just click on the star down the bottom, you can add a reaction. So there's a bunch of actions. Pause the video if you want to read them. There we go. I really wish a feature of full screen picture. Stay with me now. Whoa, no, don't stop it. Full screen doom scrolling. So let's say, for example, you go into a group, you go full screen, right? All you want to see is the image. You're going to tilt it sideways, and I wish you can doom scroll like this, like you just, through the whole group. Bring that in, and you've got me sold, because I think I could just sit there for hours just going through, and then I could tap the screen and see the description, do my comment without flipping my phone back around or something like that. That'd be kind of cool to see. That'd be really unique as well. I mean, Facebook kind of did it back in the day when you used to click on, like, a meme page would show up with one meme, you click on the image and you can scroll through that whole page's catalog of memes. Just from that post, you can just keep scrolling instead of going to their page and then finding an album and da-da-da-da-da. I'm really hoping that they bring something like that to it. I don't know if that's possible, but it'd be really cool. And I really wish you could swipe to go back. So you swipe across like that if you're in something to go back instead of hitting the top. Some apps do this, so that'd be cool if it be done. It's a first world problem, but yeah. Anyway, so I thought I'd talk about Irys a little bit, and those are my thoughts on it. I really hope it gets better. Right now, I really like it. So hop on it, mate. Endemic_shots on there. Pretty much the same as everywhere else. Yeah, and I'm just trying to post like my favorite photos. Like with Instagram, I post carousels if some things work together, or if I just want to post a few things, then that's what I do. But on Irys, I'm kind of posting the single images that I like, that I think are good. You don't have to, but I mean, I think are good. Yeah, that's how I'm using Irys right now. The problem with it, Instagram's algorithm's amazing, and I think that's what's frustrating. It's the algorithm's really good. It's actually fucking insane. Like, it can recommend me good stuff a lot, but they've made it in a way where it's like the Zuck has made it so it's unenjoyable still. Like, it could still be really good. We know it can be good. Hashtags can be good. Engagement can be better. We know it can be. And it's like they're making sure that you get nothing out of it unless you boost your post, which is fucked, because we know the potential of that app. We know, the company behind it, that they've been in the game for such a long time. They have all these things. It's happened before. They've had it all. Like, it used to work really well before, and now it doesn't, and that's because they want your money. So that's the problem right now with it. And Irys, I feel like, is a great alternative. Photo's a good alternative too. However, I didn't really enjoy it for some reason. This is the only time I've actually kind of been excited to use an app. I've been using it non-stop, and I barely scroll Instagram, and that speaks volumes, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts in the comments? And I think I'm going to head off now, because I don't normally do these videos, and for some reason, they're really tiring talking this long. Anyway, catch up.